Welcome back to WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Pikmin 2! Last episode, we met the white Pikmin in this new dungeon, the White Flower Garden, and we are now on the 4th out of 5 floors in this dungeon. And last episode, you saw how they were fast and how they were able to get treasure that was buried in the ground. They can also get past poison without being poisoned. Poison works a lot like fire in that you can still save your Pikmin from it if you whistle on them. So it's honestly, all things considered, not that dangerous of a hazard. However, unlike fire vents, poison pipes will always stay activated. They will always stay on unless you manually shut them off using the Pikmin just by hitting the pipes so that they shut off. So the treasures on this floor, if you just bring white Pikmin to them, you don't need to bring other Pikmin to them. They'll just carry them back through the gas without any trouble. Oh, and we have another treasure up there. It's a giant mushroom. That's pretty cool, I guess. So we've brought back this first one, and it's a thing of chapstick from the looks of it. Survival ointment, and people who live up north will tell you that that's pretty much a good description of it. Yeah, because lips chap more easily in the cold. Or at least, that's what it would seem, because every time I go into the cold, that's what happens to me. And anyway, up here, what you gotta do is throw the Pikmin onto the ledge and then guide them with the C-stick to the treasure. However, for some reason, they're not easily getting over there, so I'm going to bring more Pikmin over there and just throw them up, and maybe a larger crowd will be able to get to it. If we hug the wall, we can probably sneak past the poison pipe. Okay, let's whistle those Pikmin. So we... Whoa! Okay, you, come back. Oh no! We're getting this. I guess this one stayed poisoned for too long. Emergency! Pikmin are suffering. If you blow your whistle with B, you may be able to help them. So we gotta go get that red Pikmin before it succumbs to the poison. So you Pikmin stay there. Whoa, the Pikmin's over there! Oh no, we didn't get to it in time! You kidding me? This never happens! Ugh. Okay kids, lesson learned. Don't be stupid around poison pipes, shut them off before taking other Pikmin past them. Because you never know when, out of a group of like 80 Pikmin, one will be stupid and like run back into the poison after everyone gets through. And this mushroom is being a pain. Normally it's never difficult to get objects down from this kind of platform. In fact, normally the mushroom doesn't spawn on this stupid platform on this level. It just happened to spawn up there. And so we had to put up with... No, you're not taking that back through the poison. Only white Pikmin are going to bring it back through the poison. Okay? Capiche? Good. Alright. And so they'll carry it back. And you know what? Because this poison pipe caused us so much trouble, we're going to kill it. I mean, who even put these things here? Why do poison pipes that just, like, emit poison in a small little radius need to be on this random hallway, all perfectly sticking up and blocking intervals of corridors? Oh god, I hate dungeon designers sometimes. Seriously, why ever put something like that there? That has to be the most fail Pikmin death ever. Anyway, that really pissed me off. Huh, wow. I can't believe I'm actually losing Pikmin in the whole of Beasts and White Flower Garden. Like, this is something that's supposed to happen maybe the first time you play the game. Maybe you lose a few Pikmin in these early places. Actually, I think the first time I played, I might have even lost a few in Emergence Cave. Yeah, you get better the more times you play this game. That being said, I don't know... Usually I'm really good at this game because I have great strategies for everything. For instance, this boss, I'm going to be using a not as good strategy just so I don't cheat my way out of it. I will tell you, this is a burrowing snagret. They are much weaker than they were in the first game. In fact, they're so weak that I can tell you the best thing you can do is just take purple Pikmin into the fight, wait for it to emerge slowly, and while it's emerging slowly, throw purple Pikmin at the head. It'll pretty much kill it just like that. That's all it takes. However, what I'm going to be doing is... Wow, it's not coming up slowly, is it? What I'm trying to do is wait for it to come up slowly so I can swarm the head. But it looks like what I'm going to try and do is just throw Pikmin at the head no matter what speed. So, come on, Pikmin, left. Oh, they're actually doing it! Oh, crap! Oh, no! Okay, maybe we can defeat it before it eats a Pikmin? Oh, damn it! Come on, we had it! That was so cheap! The thing about the Snaggerts is their stupid animation, like, for eating Pikmin doesn't stop until, like, after they're done with the Pikmin. It doesn't matter. You can't kill them until they're done eating Pikmin, I guess. Well done, Captain Olimar. You defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? So our research pod really doesn't like holding these treasures that came out of enemies. And for some reason, the whistle lasted really long during that cutscene. I guess cutscenes just drag stuff out. It's also kind of gory and brutal how they have the head of the Snagret left behind after you kill it. They didn't do that in the first Pikmin game. I mean, the first one, the head just exploded. Can't tell whether that's worse or better. So yeah, I'm not bringing back those the enemy bodies in this game. I'm trying to see what the money value will be like if we just get only the treasures. It'll be more interesting that way. I mean, we might get some enemies along the way, but I'm going to try and even out the numbers so that our total ends in a 5 or a 0 when it's all said and done. Kind of obsessive-compulsive, but whatever. It's got to be done. 5-man knapsack. So, 5 Hakatati to fit in each finger. This material looks comfortable. I will use it to patch the boss's favorite sleeping bag. Seam test conclusive. Cross-stitching successful. The knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press and hold X to take a nap. This is pretty much the most useless of the special treasures. So you can hold X and take a nap, which all it really does is your captain just falls over, and when you press any button to get back up. It's actually not as good as the first game's secret knapsack ability, which was pressing down on the D-pad. If you did that, Olimar became invincible to all enemy attacks. In this game, that doesn't even happen, so it's a completely useless ability. And in addition, you don't even get the cool fireworks thing from the first game. So the knapsack is really just the crappiest ability you could ever possibly hope to have in this game. I guess they just put it in there for kicks, really. There are a couple interesting things you can do with it, though, but I won't be able to explain them until the later dungeons of the game, due to the enemies we'll encounter then. Anyway, we've returned to the surface, and at this point, I'm going to be going back to the White Flower Garden. Now, this is something that you could have done also in the Emergence Cave. What you could have done back in the Emergence Cave is get those 10 purples and not get the sphere chart. Or no, I mean not get the geographic... whatever it's called, not get the map. What you could have done is then just ran back, gone back in, and gotten more purple. So what I'm going to do is go back in and get more whites. And there's a little pink flag showing that we got all the treasures in that dungeon. It does that whenever you fully complete a dungeon. So I've skipped ahead to the break floor here. We have all the white Pikmin that we need. Now we have 30, which is a good amount to have. Now we're going to leave. Like he said earlier, you can leave dungeons at any time if you want, just by pausing and going to the give up and escape. However, if you give up and escape, you abandon all treasures, all the money that you found in that run of the dungeon. You won't be able to take it with you. Unless you leave in a geyser, that's the only way you can take treasure with you. However, at least all your Pikmin escape with you, and you escape as well, so that's nice. So I promised that I'd show you that mechanic, and there you have it. That's what it does. And it's also just really practical for going in and escaping from dungeons quickly once you're just trying to go in to get rare Pikmin. However, you can only get, I think, up to 30 whites from that dungeon if you have more than 30. If you have 30 whites, basically, you won't be able to get any more out of the White Flower Garden. That's all there is to it. Now, what I'm going to do is see if we can open up the next area before this day is done. So, I'm going to bring the 30 white Pikmin, and once again, it's a good idea to have 30 because you can't really attack these things with 15 and have them go after the poison wall. Only white Pikmin can break down poison walls, pretty obviously. And in the meantime, I'll show you something secret here. You see that flower pot on the side, that flower pot up there? If you throw Pikmin right over here... Iridescent glint beetle. This is a rare bug, which is a golden version of the iridescent flint beetle. Although it's actually just as common, if not more common, than the flint beetle in this game. That's something that I think I'll talk about later. Anyway, they usually drop quite a lot of good things. When you find them in the overworld, they'll drop pellets, 3 5 pellets, which is completely awesome. And if you've been getting Ultra Spicy Spray, you can actually get 2 Ultra Spicy Sprays from them as well. Because they'll give you 2 drops of red nectar. And so Olimar is working on that fence over there, so that's really good that we can check on progress just by switching to him, while we were able to go over and find that iridescent glint beetle, which is a really cool discovery. And in the meantime, we'll just pull the Pikmin that we were able to get from it, and then regroup with Olimar. On a side note, you may notice that the quality of the video looks a little bit worse ever since we jumped out of the White Flower Garden and went after that poison wall. The reason being is on my recording system, I've been using different formats of video for this Let's Play, and it's only really noticeable because usually I use automatic option, which makes the quality look really good, but in this case I'm using H.2 8.47 or whatever it's called, 8.241. Anyway, we have a new creeping chrysanthemum over here, so let's just take care of it. I think it'll eat a Pikmin, but it can't eat many, so it won't be that much of a problem. But yeah, the reason I'm using that not as good looking video option is that I've noticed that occasionally there is slowdown with automatic. So depending on where I encounter slowdown, I'll be using 8.241. Fascinating. The object is highly similar to the one you found in the Valley of Repose. By examining this further, I may be able to extrapolate new planetary data, as in get a new area open, so we gotta get that thing.